Trump drops Iran bombshell. It appears that the Iran deal might be off. President Donald Trump is expected to announce that he will decertify the 2015 nuclear deal with Iran next week. According to the Washington Times, this will open up options for future dealings with Iran. The Iranian regime supports terrorism and exports violence, bloodshed, and chaos across the Middle East, President Trump said in a meeting with military chiefs. That is why we must put an end to Iran's continued aggression and nuclear ambitions. They have not lived up to the spirit of their agreement. The announcement will be part of a speech addressing the Trump administration's overall policy regarding Iran. The speech will be given on October 12. According to Fox News, the president has until October 15 to tell Congress whether or not he believes Iran is complying with the nuclear agreement. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson told reporters that they will provide the president with options for approaching the Iranian regime. While decertification does not mean we are backing out of the deal, it does give us more flexibility to decide how we want to move forward with Iran. Congress could decide to impose economic sanctions on Iran, which could cause them to withdraw from the agreement. President Trump has accused Iran of violating the spirit of the deal. He cites the regime's testing of ballistic missiles and threats to U.S. allies in the Middle East as examples that support his claim. Iran is also supporting radical Islamist organizations in Syria. During the 2016 campaign, Trump repeatedly lambasted the deal, calling it one of the worst deals I have ever seen. He criticized former President Barack Obama for entering into the agreement. He promised that he would pull the United States out of the agreement. However, since taking office, Trump has not taken any action in this regard. According to Fox News, many of the president's top national security aides want the deal to remain in place. Our European allies have also urged the president not to withdraw from the agreement. In order to decertify the deal, President Trump must determine whether or not Iran has committed a material breach that shows they are not living up to their end of the bargain. This includes, but is not limited to, restarting its nuclear weapons program. The Iran Nuclear Agreement Review Act also requires the president must also determine whether suspending sanctions is appropriate and proportionate, and vital to the national security interests of the United States. Last Tuesday, General Joseph Dunford, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, stated that Iran is not in material breach of the agreement during a Senate Armed Services Committee session. Secretary of Defense Jim Mattis expressed his opinion that the deal is still in the United States' national security interests, but he also indicated that it might be possible for the president to decertify the deal without withdrawing. You can talk about the conditions under one of those, and not walk away from the other. President Trump is not the only person who has criticized the Iran nuclear deal. Many believe that it is far too one-sided, and still does not guarantee that Iran will not pursue its nuclear ambitions. We have already seen what happened when Bill Clinton attempted to halt North Korea's nuclear program by offering money and food. If President Trump